Inserting rear annulus, the butt of all torque light jokes. How's it going, everyone? John Cope from Cope Racing Transmissions. Welcome back to the CRT channel. I've been doing a lot of updating on our website, and this updating is for the Ford guys. And I want to tell you Mopar guys, I didn't forget about you. We're still Mopar through and through. It's just we're dabbling just a little bit in some of the other things, which are transmission related. So don't think I forget about you, because I didn't. Alright, let's get to the website. Let me show you a few things. I'm going to go over what's on there, maybe do a little explanation. Parts for the E4OD 4R100. If you got any questions, you can just ask me in the comments. Alright, let's get to it. So we're going to show you what this looks like if you're on a computer. If you're on a telephone, a handheld phone, it's going to be just a little bit different, but basically all these items are going to be on there. So you want to go to the internet, and you want to go to coperacingtrans.com, and then our website will come up. Towards the top, there's some instructions and information about us. The digital catalog, which is completely outdated, and a contact link. But what you want to pay attention to get to the products is the product line. This is just some stuff that pops up randomly, so there's something on the home page. But everything you want is going to be up and down here on the product categories. And this is all in alphabetical order. So we're going to scroll down to it's Ford E4OD 4R100 page. Click that, and the first thing you'll see is a video that Andy made. He was very kind to do that for me. I really appreciate that. It's a good video. You can actually watch the video
today on Unity Motorsports Garage. We have a lot to talk
without leaving the website and going to YouTube. Basically, it's a small video that shows Andy tells how this all got started, and how the valve body, between me and him talking, how it came to be. It's a great video. If you have not gone to Andy's channel, it is Unity Motorsports. Let me just make sure.
have a lot to talk about with.
It's Unity Motorsports Garage. So if you want to visit Andy's channel, you want to know more about the Casper-Matic, or about Casper itself. The truck is what we named the valve body after. I used two parts of the word. I used Casper, the first part of that, of course, after Andy's truck, and Matic after my dad's transmission shop, where I got my start, which was called Transmatic. So I combined the two things, and we came up with Casper-Matic for the name of the valve body. So anyways, back to the website. This stuff here is also in alphabetical order, starting off with numbers, and then it goes to letters. The first thing is the valve body. There's a little story we got written up about it. There's some behind the scenes video that I did here. Again, you can watch the video without leaving the website. Both the top and bottom, there's two videos for you guys to watch. And basically it just tells everybody that it's available come April 1st, 2024, and a little bit of information about the valve body. I don't have any pricings yet. I'm really working on that. I hope to have that out in the next 2 weeks. The first part that we have is a billet steel planetary for the overdrive, which could be a problem only in the diesel world. If you have a gas motor, your stock steel one's going to be just fine. But this is more for the diesel guys. Here too, your shafts is a must in the diesels. The billet drum and the overdrive input, not so much in gas. I would say, your stock shafts and everything in an E4OD in a gas application with the trans brake launching hard should actually be good every bit up to 10 flat, if not a little bit more. So you can purchase the rear drum by itself, or you can purchase the rear drum as a kit with the updated style center support and the overdrive input, which also can be considered an intermediate shaft. The Transgo valve kit that we've shown here, if you buy our valve body and you have an E4OD, you do not need this part. But if you buy our valve body and you have a 4R100, then you have to get this part. This will take the pulse width modulated style lockup, which means the way it works is it pulsates the lockup really, really fast to get it to come on and to get it to come off. I don't like it. My valve body is not designed that way. My valve body is designed on-off. So in order for that to work, if you only have a 4R100, this valve will make it on-off. You don't need it with the E4OD because it already is on-off. So that is only if you have a 4R100. This is just some information about the 5R110 valve body. That is definitely a year or two down the line. Our shifters. This is the B&M style. That will work with the 46, 7, and 8 Chrysler valve body that I make in reverse pattern, and the E4OD. There's a little story about this. It really leans towards Chrysler on the video though. In order to run either the PPP shifter or the B&M shifter with our valve body, you're going to have to purchase this kit right here. This kit, if it'll open, my computer's running a little slow. This kit gives you the hardware that you need. Come on, there we go. That it gives you the linkage arm that goes through the tranny, and then the bracket that holds the cable, and then this is the linkage shaft. This is the linkage arm, and that's the arm that goes to the outside that gives you the clevis, and then a cotter pin. You will have to have this product to run either the B&M shifter or the PPP shifter. And since it's in alphabetical order, we're going to come back to this page. If you click on the PPP link, you'll see that the shifter for the 48RE and the 4R100 will work for both transmissions. The only difference is the linkage. We cannot get red shifters no more. They've been on back order for quite a while. So we can only get black for right now. If you have a truck, it would be best to order the 6-foot cable. If you got a car, you can go 4-foot. The bracket that you see in the picture here, that shifter is actually in my Power Wagon, and I ordered that bracket from a company. I thought it looked pretty fancy, so that's why that's on there, but I don't actually sell that bracket. Also, on the E4OD page, we have all the different GPZ clutches. I put the forward and direct clutches in Ray Bess's blue. I had a customer ask me about that. These are the seal kits. You have the 89 to 95, strictly E4OD, nothing but. And then you got the 96 and up, which could be both the 96 and up E4ODs, and then after that, all the 4R100s for the seal kit. We have the stock steel plates, and then on the other page, I have the Colleen steels. This is a pigtail the harness connector that's going to plug into the solenoid pack. If you don't want to cut your factory wiring, or you're putting in E4OD in a older vehicle like an older pickup truck or car, you will need this harness. If you have an E4OD, you can use that solenoid pack, but if you have a 4R100, you have to use an E4OD style solenoid pack that doesn't have the pulse width modulated style solenoid. It may work, but I haven't had time to test that just yet. So for now, until we figure out if that will work with the transco valve, we're telling everybody with the R4100, which has the pulse width modulated torque converter ply, to just get the on-off style switch solenoid that all four E4ODs have. There's the choline steels. It's a complete kit of choline steel. So you can mismatch. You can get choline steels, or you can get stock steels. Also, the metric stud kit and the metric nuts for which are really nice when using any pans, stock pans or whatever. And let's go back to page 1. I think I covered everything here. The Teflon rings. We do now, we modify the, this filter is the one we're going to use on our valve body. That's actually from a 5R110 that fits perfect on E4OD. And this is one that we modified. So if you want to run a stock oil pan, you can use the short filter. If you want to run the 5-inch deep oil pan, you're going to run this one. So that pretty much covers everything of that, of the E4OD. We should have pricing on the valve body within a week or two. The order has already been placed for the first batch of 30. I'm not sure how long that'll take, but between the first batch of 30 billet valve bodies, I ordered the first batch of separator plates, the separator plate gaskets. I have 500 pressure regulator springs coming, and 500 of the 1/2-inch check balls coming. So everything is coming together. I'll definitely meet the April 1st deadline as far as having everything out for the public to purchase. Also, because we're so close, I did start a waiting list. So if you want to give me a call after 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday, Standard Central Time, and you're like, man, I want that valve body, you want to be put on a waiting list, I got 5 guys on there already. So I really don't think we're going to burn through the first 30 right away, but there's been a lot of interest, and I get a lot of calls, a lot of emails, and it's looking like it's going to be a real good setup. So as far as the first billet valve body that I have right here in front of us, that's going to go in Tim's Lightning. I'm going to make a few mods. We got a brand new torque converter come. Remember, if you watched the previous video, when Lucas was out test driving it and I was videotaping him, the converter broke on a launch, and it was a stock converter with a ton of miles. So we got a really killer converter coming, lockup style, that PTC's putting together for us. And then we're going to have everything together for him. Tim's going to have his truck back by the end of this month, so the very beginning of February. He's got some racing to do out in Florida, so we're excited about some R&D that he's going to do once he gets the truck back. I mean, everything's really coming along. I'm going to have Andy's Casper-Matic. He's going to get valve body 002. Everything is on schedule and going together, so we're looking good. That's an update on the Casper-Matic. I appreciate everyone that watches. Thanks for checking in. We'll catch you later, and Mopar to you, and Ford to you too, I guess, for the Ford guys. Bye.